Later tonight, President Biden gives an Oval Office address. Comes at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on his decision to end his re-election campaign, give his support behind his vice president, Kamala Harris. Going to be a huge day there, a day of history, really. Jacqui Heinrich, North Lawn, has all that now today. Jacqui, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. What we don't expect is any acknowledgement from the president that Father Time has gotten the best of him, even though his party decided for him that it has, and their chances of winning in November are greater with a younger candidate. The White House has faced a lot of criticism that it wasn't transparent enough about the president's health in the last few months leading up to the debate, and pressure that if he can't lead the party through November, he shouldn't serve out the end of his term. Press Secretary Jean-Pierre dismissed those questions as ridiculous in an appearance on The View yesterday. But the president today is going to have to find a way to explain his about face on his thinking from just a couple weeks ago, that he should remain at the top of the ticket because he's the most qualified. At that time, he was defending his decision to abandon his 2020 pledge to serve as a one-term president, a bridge to future generations.
I think I'm the best I believe I'm the best qualified to govern. And I think I'm the best qualified to win.
He truly believed it was the right thing to do in this moment. Mm-hmm. He truly believed that it was the right thing to do for this country. I'm a little emotional. The right thing to do for this country, the American people, is to give it to someone who is incredibly qualified, right?
Biden will have to navigate this new message without calling out party leaders who abandoned him after 54 years in public service. We are expecting a heavy focus on how he'll serve out the last few months of his term as an early lame duck president.
Try to bring peace to the Middle East, ending the war in Gaza, putting that region on a better trajectory, continuing to deal as effectively as he has been with the ongoing aggression by Russia against Ukraine.
Foreign policy, we expect to be front and center, especially amid reports that Kamala Harris, should she win in November, plans to clean house in his cabinet. But it's not just the cabinet that might need new jobs. Officials here are privately telling us not just about their own grief, but their own concerns about their futures. Yeah. Bill.
Remarkable to hear that from July 11th, 13 days ago. I mean, that's how fast these events have gone. Thank you, Jacqui. Nice to see you. Talk to you all day today from the White House.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.